Today, we're going to be cleaning a piece of teak furniture using Semco Part 1 and Part 2 teak cleaner. Now, along with the cleaner, we're going to need some additional supplies. Those supplies include a pair of gloves, eye protection, Scotch-Brite pads, and a hose. Now, if you are going to sand the teak, it does need to be done prior to the cleaning process. Just get outside and get started. First thing we're going to do is completely wet the wood down with a hose, making sure to get all of it completely wet. The next step is to spray the wood down with Part 1 cleaner. This is going to darken the wood and begin the cleaning process. The next step in the process is to take your Scotch-Brite pad and scrub the wood. This will begin getting all the gray, grime, and dirt out of the pores of the wood. If the wood begins to dry while in this part of the process, you just take your hose, spray it down quickly to keep it wet. The wood needs to stay wet the entire time during the process. Next step is to use a hose to clean off all of the dirt that we've loosened up with the Scotch-Brite pad. Make sure during this part of the process to get any cracks and crevices where the wood meets rinsed out. Make sure that no Part 1 remains behind. Next step in the process is to spray the wood down completely with the Part 2 cleaner. This will neutralize the Part 1 and brighten up the wood. Once the Part 2 is applied, you need to go over the wood and lightly scrub with a Scotch-Brite pad. This will work the Part 2 into the grain of the wood, finalizing the cleaning process. Finally, the last step is to use the hose to rinse the Part 2 cleaner off of the wood. Now that we're finished the cleaning process, we're going to allow the wood to dry for at least 24 hours before applying the Semco teak sealer that's going to keep the wood looking great for years to come. Now, before we begin, we need to make sure that the teak is completely dry and free of any other finishes. If the teak is old and gray, it must first be cleaned with Semco 2-part teak cleaner. If the teak is brand new, allow it to weather for at least 2 weeks or clean with a strong detergent prior to application. Now, let's take a look at some of the supplies we'll be using today. Along with the Semco teak sealer, you will need gloves, eye protection, an applicator, which could include rag, spray bottle, or a foam brush. First step is to shake or stir the product completely. Keep the sealer mixed for the entire process. There are one of 3 application methods: a foam brush, a rag, or placing the product in a trigger sprayer and spraying the product onto the wood. Apply liberally, and then wipe off the excess with a rag. 2 coats, same as before, apply liberally, and wipe off the excess. Two coats is all that's required in order to get the optimal finish. Now that we've applied 2 coats of Semco teak sealer to the wood, allow it to dry for at least 24 hours, and your teak will look great for years to come.
Hi there, welcome to the only choice you will ever need to make on sealer for your teak and hardwood. Yes, it's a bold statement, but let me reassure you as to why choosing Semco sealer is the only #1 choice for your bespoke teak and hardwood projects. Our sealer is a popular choice for boat owners and outdoor furniture enthusiasts who want to protect their teak and hardwood from the elements. The best thing about Semco Teak Sealer is its ability to protect teak and hardwood from weathering while maintaining its natural appearance. It allows the wood to breathe and age naturally, and it prevents the growth of mold and mildew, which can cause discoloration and decay. Unlike other sealers that require constant maintenance and reapplication, it's really easy to apply and does not require any special equipment or expertise. It dries quickly and doesn't leave any residue or streaks on the surface when applied as directed. Plus, it comes in a variety of colors to match your teak or hardwood's natural hue. One of the main benefits of using Semco Sealer is that it provides long-lasting protection for your wood. This makes it a cost-effective solution for those who want to keep their wood looking great without having to constantly maintain it. Here are some of the main advantages over its competitors. It's very easy to apply, and it dries quickly, enabling the second coat to be applied within a few hours. The sealer can be applied in just 2 coats, saving lots of time and effort compared to other alternatives. It also provides long-lasting protection against UV rays, moisture, mold, and mildew. It penetrates deep into the wood, creating a permeable seal that prevents water from seeping in and causing damage. This makes it a sustainable solution for maintaining furniture, decks, and other outdoor structures. It also does not leave a glossy finish like some other sealers, which can make the wood look artificial. In summary, if you want to protect your teak or hardwood from weathering and aging while enhancing its natural beauty, Semco Teak Sealer is an excellent versatile choice. Its long-lasting protection, ease of application, and environmentally friendly formula make it a top choice for any user undertaking teak or hardwood projects. You can rely on Semco for premium products that protect and preserve. Order yours now by scanning the QR code opposite.